Shalom everybody. Okay, so I'm coming today to make this video to talk about setting our houses in order, setting our homes in order. I came across this scripture in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 14, verse 13. You can find that in the 1611 Bible, King James Version Bible, or in the Apocrypha, which is the one that I have right here, the book of 2nd Esdras. And after, the Most High showed him many different prophecies and things that were supposed to happen in the end times and stuff. And once he was done, he told him, here's the verse right here. It says, "Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption." And so it's just like, when I came across that first scripture, it's like, okay, setting thy house in order. So it's like the Most High told him to set his house in order first, because in order to do his service, you have to have things right at home. And so I'm like, okay, I need to get it together. And so I also found a scripture. Most people are familiar with the book of Proverbs, and Proverbs 31 that talks about the virtuous woman. King Lemuel's mother is telling him, when you find a woman, she should be able to do all these things. But in that chapter, in chapter 31, in chapter 31, the verse that sticks out to me the most is verse 27, that says, "She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness." And so it's just like, okay, she wasn't just sitting around on Instagram, on Facebook, not doing anything, letting her house be a mess and just saying, nobody's perfect. No, she had some type of order in her household to be able to do all the things that she was doing for her family. And the last scripture, well, I actually have two more, but I'll just share this last one. In the book of Luke, chapter 10, it talks about how the Messiah was at the two sisters, Mary and Martha. He was at their house, and Mary just was sitting down, hearing everything that Christ had to talk about, or Yehoshua had to talk about. And so her sister Martha, she said, she asked him, and she said, "Lord, dost thou not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Bid her, therefore, that she help me." Because Martha was busy serving, and she probably was trying to make sure everything in the house was okay. But Christ told her, let me get the exact scripture. He says, "Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled about many things, but one thing is needful, and Mary has chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her." So in all of this, Mary just said, forget the household and all of that stuff. That stuff can wait. I'm going to sit down and hear what's important right now. But Martha, on the other hand, was trying to make sure everything was all in order and trying to make sure everything was good with the house. And that scripture stuck out to me, because I'm just like, if everything was already in order, she could have probably just sat down and enjoyed everything that the Messiah was saying, instead of feeling like, when company comes over. I fall into this trap all the time. When I have company over, I cannot sit still, because I'm just looking at every little imperfection in my household. And so that's what kind of started me to motivated me to start this series of setting our houses in order. Because a lot of us are young, where we have families, we have husbands, we have homes, and we just need to get it together and stop. I myself don't want to be so distracted. And ultimately, if we have our homes in order, we can do the Most High's will. We can do his work easily and freely. And so that's pretty much all that I wanted to say in this video, is that this is a new journey for me. This is a new time in my life where I just want to be free. I just want to let go, and I just want to do the things that the Most High is showing me I need to be doing. And I don't want to be falling into this trap of living in a mess and clutter and unhappiness and having so much stuff that doesn't bring value to my life or doesn't help me praise the Most High the way I want to. So if you feel the same way, then I'll keep you posted on many updates that I have for setting my